Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Payne, a journey through stardom, struggles, and heartbreak. Remembering a musical icon. Payne, once a member of the iconic boy band One Direction, has left behind a legacy that will not be forgotten. His sudden passing on October 16, 2024, at just 31 years old, shocked fans, friends, and the entire entertainment world. But before we dive deeper into his incredible journey, how do you feel about Liam's impact on music? On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate his contributions to the industry? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Payne's rise to fame began on The X Factor in 2010, where he became part of One Direction, a group that would go on to sell over 70 million records worldwide. Known for his distinctive voice, Payne played a crucial role in creating chart-topping hits like What Makes You Beautiful, Story of My Life, and Night Changes. However, beyond the band's success, Payne was more than just a boy band member. He was a talented solo artist who pursued his own career after One Direction's hiatus in 2016. Born in Wolverhampton, England, on August 29, 1993, Payne had music in his blood from a young age. His breakthrough with One Direction was just the beginning of a solo career marked by hits like Strip That Down and Get Low. Yet, his life was not without its struggles. Behind the fame, Payne battled with mental health issues, alcohol addiction, and feelings of isolation. Despite his battles, he was open about his struggles, seeking help and publicly sharing his journey to recovery. In a tragic turn of events, Payne passed away after falling from a hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The circumstances of his death are still under investigation, leaving fans and loved ones in shock and grief. As the world mourns, his incredible talent and contributions to the music industry are being celebrated. Payne may be gone, but his impact on music and his fans will live on. His journey through fame, his personal battles, and his commitment to his craft have left an enduring legacy. What are your thoughts on Payne's life and career? Let us know in the comments as we remember this talented star.
For now, what I'm saying? I know some people want to see me perform. And
Kaseem Ryan, known by his stage name Ka, was a multifaceted artist and a dedicated New York firefighter. Born and raised in the Brownsville neighborhood of Brooklyn, Ka embodied both the soul of the city and the grit of its streets. He was a rapper, producer, and captain in the New York City Fire Department, FDNY, serving his community for over 2 decades. Tragically, Ka passed away unexpectedly at the age of 52, leaving behind a profound legacy in both music and public service. As a member of the hip-hop group Natural Elements, Ka was revered for his minimalist style, blending raw emotion with philosophical lyrics. His collaborations with artists like Rock Marciano and Jeezy, along with praise from Erykah Badu and Yasin Bey, Mos Def, solidified his place in the underground rap scene. His music was deeply personal, often reflecting on themes of pain, grief, and perseverance. Ka's artistry went beyond the mainstream, as he fiercely maintained his independence by self-producing and distributing his work, earning him the respect and admiration of both fans and peers. In his role as an FDNY captain, Ka's bravery and commitment to his city were exemplified on September 11, 2001, when he responded to the devastating attacks on the World Trade Center. His life of service, whether on the streets or through his music, made him a true symbol of resilience. Kay is survived by his wife, mother, and sister, and though his untimely death leaves a void, his impact on the world of music and his community will not be forgotten. Libby Titus, a gifted singer-songwriter, was born in 1946. Her career in music spanned decades, and she is perhaps best known for her poignant song, "Love Has No Pride," co-written with Eric Kaz. This timeless ballad was first recorded by Bonnie Raitt and later by Linda Ronstadt, earning a place in the hearts of many. Titus also worked with renowned artists like Carly Simon, Burt Bacharach, and Dr. John, further cementing her place in the music industry. Titus released 2 self-titled solo albums in 1968 and 1977, showcasing her unique voice and songwriting talent. Her second album featured contributions from a host of famous musicians, including Carly Simon, Paul Simon, and James Taylor. In addition to her solo work, she became a key figure in the New York music scene, organizing intimate concerts in small venues that attracted big names. It was through these events that she reconnected with Donald Fagen of Steely Dan, and the two eventually married in 1993. Together, Titus and Fagen co-founded the New York Rock and Soul Revue, which included performances from Michael McDonald, Boz Scaggs, and Phoebe Snow. This project rekindled Fagen's love for performing and played a role in reviving Steely Dan in the early 1990s. Titus passed away on October 13, 2024, at the age of 77, surrounded by her loved ones. Though the cause of her death was not immediately disclosed, her husband Donald Fagen shared the news on Steely Dan's website, thanking fans for their support. Libby Titus leaves behind a rich musical legacy and will be remembered not only for her contributions to the music world, but also for the deep personal connections she formed with those around her. James Magee, a visionary artist, left an unforgettable mark on the world of art and in the hearts of those who knew him. Born in 1947, Magee found inspiration and peace in the rugged landscapes of El Paso and Juarez, where he dedicated his life to creativity and exploring deep expressions of the human experience. His most famous work, The Hill, stands as a testament to his unwavering spirit and boundless imagination. The Hill was not just a monumental art project, but a space where art and nature converged. The steel structures and desert pathways created a tranquil, reflective environment that invited visitors to connect with both the physical world and the deeper meaning of life. Magee crafted The Hill out of love for both his art and the wild landscape of West Texas, turning it into a place where each visitor could experience a sense of serenity and introspection. Despite his renowned artistic achievements, Magee lived a humble life, deeply passionate about his craft. He connected with his community through various artistic events, including his collaboration with jazz musician Peter Brutzmann at The Hill. Those fortunate enough to meet Magee felt his genuine love for people, nature, and art. James Magee passed away in October 2024, leaving behind an enduring legacy. His work, particularly The Hill, will continue to live on for generations to come. While the desert may shift and change with the passing of time, the spirit of James Magee and the values he instilled through his art will be remembered and honored for years to come. Our next story is about the talented American actor John Apaa, known for his roles in The Godfather Part 2 and Full House. Sadly, we've received the news that he has passed away at the age of 83. Apaa was a beloved figure in Hollywood, and his work left a lasting impact on the industry. How do you remember him? On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate his performances? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Born on March 4, 1941, in Englewood, New Jersey, Apaa grew up in a family of Italian immigrants. He began his acting journey in the early 1960s, moving to New York City and eventually landing roles in iconic films and TV shows. His portrayal of the young Salvatore Tessio in The Godfather Part 2 is one of his most memorable performances. He brought a certain charm and depth to the character, solidifying his place in cinematic history. He also captured hearts as the father of John Stamos' character on Full House, a role that resonated with fans for years. John Apraya's career spanned decades, with appearances in numerous films like New Jack City and The Idolmaker, as well as TV series such as Another World and Matt Houston. Whether he was playing a mobster or a loving father, Apaa had a remarkable ability to bring authenticity to every role. His contribution to Hollywood will be missed, but his legacy will live on through the characters he portrayed and the stories he brought to life. Apaa is survived by his wife of 25 years, Betsy, his daughter Nicole, and stepchildren Marika and Valentino. Though he's no longer with us, his spirit remains in the work he's left behind. Tom Bower, a talented American character actor, was born on January 3, 1938, in Denver, Colorado. From an early age, Bower pursued acting with passion and dedication, eventually studying at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York. Though he initially dreamt of becoming a professional baseball player, his love for the arts took over, and he began his long and illustrious career in film and television. Bower is perhaps best known for his memorable role as Dr. Curtis Willard on the beloved TV series The Waltons, where he played a kind-hearted doctor who captured the hearts of viewers. He also starred as Marvin, the helpful janitor, alongside Bruce Willis in Die Hard 2, a role that further solidified his reputation as a versatile and beloved actor. Throughout his career, Bower worked on notable projects such as The Ballad of Gregorio Cortez, Crazy Heart, and Appaloosa. He collaborated with celebrated directors like Ed Harris and Scott Cooper and left a lasting impression on the industry with his authentic portrayals. His ability to embody a wide range of characters, from loving fathers to gritty criminals, showcased his incredible talent and dedication to his craft. On May 30, 2024, Tom Bower passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 86, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable performances and a body of work that touched many. He is survived by his children, Viv and Rob, as well as his grandchildren. Bower's wife of 51 years, Ursula, who was his devoted partner, passed away just a year earlier. Tom Bower's contributions to film and television will be remembered fondly, and his work will continue to inspire audiences for generations to come. Linda Ann Garinger, a celebrated American actress, was born in Detroit, Michigan, where her love for theater first blossomed during her time at St. Mary's of Redford. Linda pursued acting with passion, earning a BFA from Oakland University and later an MFA from the University of Minnesota. Upon graduation, she received the prestigious Bush Fellowship, which allowed her to perform at the Guthrie Theater, marking the beginning of a remarkable career in the performing arts. Throughout her life, Linda became renowned for her extensive work in both theater and television. Although she appeared in over 40 television shows and several films, her heart truly belonged to the stage. Beginning in 1997, Linda was a prominent figure at South Coast Repertory Theater, where she performed in 23 productions. Her powerful performances, ranging from classic Shakespearean roles to contemporary characters, captivated audiences across major theater venues throughout the United States. Linda's love for live theater extended beyond her performances, as she contributed to the development of new plays at the Pacific Playwrights Festival and Ojai Playwrights Conference. Despite the personal tragedy of losing her first husband, Ken Bryant, in 1990, Linda found love again when she married Chris Farley in 1998. She embraced her roles as a wife and stepmother, all while continuing her thriving acting career. On May 17, 2024, Linda passed away at the age of 70 in her home in Laguna Beach, California. Her passing left a void in the lives of those who loved her, but her legacy of joy, laughter, and dedication to her craft will endure. Linda's impact on the theater community will be remembered for generations, and she will forever be cherished for her spirit and passion.
I could take nothing and find something pretty good, and I thank Meow for all of that because it changed my life.
Eric Gilliland, a beloved TV writer and producer known for his wit, kindness, and remarkable contributions to American sitcoms, passed away at the age of 62 after a courageous battle with colon cancer. Eric's life was one marked by deep friendships and creative brilliance. Over the years, he became a guiding force behind iconic shows like Roseanne, That 70s Show, and The Connors, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. His warmth, humor, and generous spirit touched everyone who knew him, from colleagues to lifelong friends. Eric's ability to bring people together, both on screen and in his personal life, will be remembered by all who had the privilege of knowing him. As many remember him fondly, it's often said, Eric Gilliland had a way of making you laugh, but more importantly, he made you feel like you truly belonged. Whether through his writing or his friendship, he left a lasting mark on all of us. This sentiment captures the essence of who he was, both as a creative and as a human being. Gilliland's career began in the 1980s, working on early sitcoms like Amen and Who's the Boss. His most notable work came during his time on Roseanne, where he served as a writer and producer from 1992 to 1996. During this period, his writing earned him a WGA Award nomination for the episode The Dark Ages, reflecting his talent in creating humor that resonated with a broad audience. His ability to connect with people through his writing made him a cherished figure in the industry. Even after his time on Roseanne, Eric continued to contribute to the world of television, serving as a consulting producer on That 70s Show and My Boys. His work extended to new platforms, with a Daytime Emmy nomination for his writing on Netflix's The Who Was show. His final project, the 2021 podcast, The Cinnamon Bear, A Holiday Adventure, reflected his enduring passion for storytelling. Tributes poured in from friends and colleagues after his passing. Ryan Reynolds, who shared a nearly 30-year friendship with Gilliland, described him as kind, gentle, and funny as hell. Roseanne star Michael Fishman also paid tribute, remembering him as a brilliant writer and a true friend. Eric Gilliland's passing leaves a deep void in the hearts of those who knew him. His legacy of laughter, creativity, and connection will continue to inspire, and his memory will remain a cherished part of the comedy world. His sister, Lisa, shared that Eric would have wanted everyone to get a colonoscopy, highlighting the importance of health awareness in his memory. Hyram Castan, a beloved comedian and TV actor, was born Hyram Z. Castenbaum in the Bronx. He was a staple of the New York comedy scene in the 1970s and 1980s, performing regularly at iconic clubs like the Comic Strip, Catch a Rising Star, and the Comedy Cellar. Castan's passion for entertainment began early, and his dream of becoming an actor took him from comedy clubs to television screens across America. During his time at New York's Comic Strip, Castan befriended Jerry Seinfeld, which would lead to later collaborations and appearances on the hit show Seinfeld. After moving to Los Angeles in the late 1980s, Castan expanded his career with memorable roles on shows like Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Mad About You, Everybody Loves Raymond, and Seventh Heaven. In Seinfeld, he portrayed Michael, a co-worker of Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character, Elaine. Castan also made a mark on the Las Vegas stage, where he headlined his own show, The Rat Pack is Back, at the Desert Inn. His comedy career later took him around the world, performing on Seabourn and Princess Cruise lines. Hyram Castan passed away at his home in Batavia, New York, at the age of 71, following a 7-year battle with prostate cancer and Crohn's disease. He is survived by his wife, Diana Kiesel Kastenbaum, his daughter, Millicent Jade, and other beloved family members. His passing, just one day after celebrating his 38th wedding anniversary with Diana, leaves a void in the world of comedy, but his legacy of laughter lives on. Hyram Castan wasn't just a comedian, he was the heart of every room he entered, spreading laughter and joy. If his stories brought a smile to your face, share your favorite memory of him below and keep his spirit alive.
And if the place happens to belong to a childless cat lady.
Breaking news. Oprah Winfrey, a journey of triumph, controversy, and resilience. Where is she now? Oprah Winfrey. Her name conjures images of success, inspiration, and empathy. For decades, she was the epitome of media royalty, using her platform to elevate conversations around personal growth, social justice, and philanthropy. But recently, dark clouds have gathered over her pristine legacy. Oprah's associations with controversial figures like Sean Diddy Combs and Harvey Weinstein have led many to question her judgment. And now, rumors are swirling. Could Oprah have fled the country to escape the heat of these mounting controversies? Has she stepped away from the spotlight for self-reflection, or is she retreating to preserve her image amidst a storm of public scrutiny? What's next for the Queen of Talk? And how much more does the public need to know? How do you feel about Oprah's influence today? Let us know in Before the controversies, before the fame, Oprah's story was one of triumph over adversity. Born on January 29, 1954 in rural Mississippi, Oprah had a difficult upbringing, one marked by poverty, abuse, and hardship. Yet she didn't let these challenges define her. Instead, she used them as fuel to climb to the very top of the entertainment industry. Her breakthrough came in 1986 with The Oprah Winfrey Show, a talk show that would run for 25 years and change the landscape of daytime television forever. Through her show, Oprah became not just a household name, but a symbol of hope and resilience. Her authenticity, her ability to connect with her audience, and her willingness to share her own vulnerabilities made her an icon. She used her platform to highlight personal stories of triumph, shedding light on mental health, self-care, and social injustice. Her influence extended far beyond television, with the launch of the Oprah Winfrey Network, OWN, and her groundbreaking philanthropic work, which included building schools in Africa and donating millions to education and healthcare causes. But even icons aren't invincible. Now, with whispers of her departure from the country circulating, fans are left to wonder, what exactly is Oprah running from? And can her legacy survive the controversies that have begun to overshadow her achievements? What is Oprah hiding? As speculation mounts, some believe that Oprah has quietly retreated from the public eye in the wake of the latest scandal involving Sean Diddy Combs. Images of Oprah attending Diddy's lavish parties alongside A-list stars like Kanye West and Kim Kardashian have resurfaced, but this time, they are cast in a far darker light. Diddy is now facing serious charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering, and the once glamorous gatherings are now under investigation for their sordid underpinnings. While there is no suggestion that Oprah herself was involved in any illegal activity, her close connection to Diddy has become a hot topic of discussion. Could she have known more than she's letting on? Fans are left questioning whether Oprah's presence at these events was innocent or if she turned a blind eye to the darker activities that reportedly took place behind closed doors. And then there's the bigger question: where is she now? In the past few months, Oprah has been noticeably absent from major public appearances, leading to speculation that she has fled the country to avoid becoming further entangled in the scandal. Though her team has remained tight-lipped, sources suggest that Oprah may be spending time abroad, possibly in her estate in South Africa, far away from the chaos of Hollywood. Could this be a strategic move to avoid the fallout of her associations with powerful, controversial figures? Or is Oprah simply taking time for herself, reflecting on her next steps as the public narrative around her begins to shift? This isn't the first time Oprah has been linked to a figure embroiled in scandal. In 2017, when Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein was exposed as a serial abuser, Oprah's long-standing friendship with him came under scrutiny. The two had been close for years, often seen together at major Hollywood events. One particularly infamous image shows Oprah and Weinstein warmly embracing at the 2014 Oscars. For a figure who built her brand on supporting and empowering women, this connection struck a nerve with the public. Seal, the famous musician, publicly called Oprah out, accusing her of hypocrisy. His viral Instagram post questioned how someone who was so close to Weinstein could have remained ignorant of his predatory behavior. Oprah, known for her candid nature, distanced herself from Weinstein, but stopped short of directly addressing the extent of their friendship. Was she aware of the dark side of Weinstein's life? Or was she, like many others, deceived by his charm and influence? Now, the resurfacing of Oprah's photos with Diddy has led to a similar line of questioning. Could her close ties to Diddy, who is now facing charges of sex trafficking, implicate her in a web of scandal that stretches far deeper than anyone expected? What did Oprah know, and when did she know it? The public is left with more questions than answers. As these controversies swirl, the question of Oprah's legacy hangs in the balance. Will she be remembered as the woman who built an empire through empathy, breaking boundaries for women and people of color? Or will the associations with men like Weinstein and Diddy cast a permanent shadow over her achievements? While Oprah has always managed to rise above her critics, the whispers surrounding her connections to these powerful, controversial figures are louder than ever before. Even her longtime fans are wondering how these relationships will affect her image. After all, Oprah's brand was built on trust, on the idea that she was different from the rest of Hollywood's elite, someone who genuinely cared about her audience and the causes she championed. But what happens when that trust is shaken? Oprah's silence in the face of these allegations is striking. Unlike Ellen DeGeneres, who addressed the toxic workplace accusations against her head-on, Oprah has remained largely quiet. Some see this as a strategic move, while others believe it is only adding fuel to the fire. Should she come forward and address these controversies, or will her past actions speak louder than words? Where is Oprah now? At 70 years old, Oprah is still a figure of immense power and influence, but her future remains uncertain. While rumors persist that she has left the country, her team has yet to confirm or deny these claims. What is clear is that Oprah is navigating one of the most challenging chapters of her public life. Despite the scandals, Oprah's contributions to society remain monumental. She continues to support mental health initiatives, advocate for women's rights, and produce impactful content through her network. Yet, her associations with controversial figures are a blemish on an otherwise spotless career. How Oprah responds, or doesn't respond, will determine how the next chapter of her legacy is written. What's next for Oprah? As the world waits to see whether Oprah will reemerge stronger than ever, one thing remains certain: her journey is far from over. Will she address the controversies and regain the trust of her audience? Or will she retreat into a quieter, more private life? For now, all we can do is watch, wait, and speculate. What are your thoughts on Oprah's sudden disappearance from the public eye? Do you think her legacy can survive the latest controversies? Or is this the beginning of the end for one of the most powerful women in media? Share your opinions below and join the conversation as we unravel the mystery of Oprah Winfrey's next move.